kickoff distance will get this season underway. And his big leg sends it deep into the end zone. Brandon Wilds for a gain of 4. Handoff on the inside with Wilds again as that Carolina defense with Jeremiah Clark and Naz Jones up.
Where he's lined up down the slot.
Here's Mitch's first pass attempt of the game. And it is well overthrown as he was looking for Carlton Hurd.
The year you force a 3 and out.
Sean Kelly sends it up where it's fielded by the always dangerous Ryan Switzer, but the coverage was strong. Elijah Hood with him as they go with the tap pass on the jet sweep with Switzer. And Switzer in the open field is very capable. Yards on that tap pass and 15 more with the penalty. And here is Hood. And he cannot find much room there. Come wide again this time. As it's Romar Morris, a running back who will often split out.
Sideline to sideline, then they line up quickly again.
And once again it's Hood. Good work with the running game early on here from North Carolina.
You out as an offense.
Morris now. And he gets it to the 10.
It up if they continue running the ball up the middle.
First and goal. Quickly get it to the outside to Davis. And Quinshad Davis is wrestled down at the 7. Williams going to keep it himself, and he was met at the line of scrimmage that time. Good work. Or get the payout. Third and goal. Williams intercepted by Sky Moore. Wilds back to work for South Carolina. And he finds a bit of running room on that left side just across the 25 before he's met by Shotner and Miles. Wilds again. And met again. Just a gain of 1, tackled by Clark.
Into the QB spot.
Pharoh Cooper, All-America receiver, really a do-it-all guy for South Carolina. As they go Wildcat and they pitch it underneath, and they read it perfectly as Hurd had nowhere to go. Good
Center.
Sean Kelly back out, rugby-style punt. Is he going to fake it? Can he get there? Wide open on the perimeter. How about that? Sean Kelly. He gave the rugby run look, and then it was there all day long. Dash in this bash and dash combination. First and 15 after the penalty. Here's Mitch now. And Mitch tucks and runs and gets some of it back as second and 9. Cooper's in the slot to the near side. You go with Williams this time. And Williams is able to pick up the first down. Real talent. First down pass now from Mitch. And that's off the chest of Jarrell Adams.
Yes, is like Duke Williams from Auburn.
Sure. Here's your second down pass. Oh, is that dangerous? I mean, he was gambling there, and Des Lawrence almost made him pay the price. Third and long for Mitch. And he threw it behind the intended target that time, Pharoh Cooper. So, hey, a little more detail here on special teams here, Davey.
Needed.
Sean Kelly as he drives it inside the 10. Well placed there. Williams over the middle, and he gets it complete to Bug Howard. And a big gainer out towards midfield for the big Bug. 6'5" junior, 40-yard reception.
6'5", Bug Howard.
Up-tempo Williams again, and complete to Quinshad Davis.
I think that was a coverage bust, guys. I don't think there was
With here. Quick screen overthrown, was looking for Switzer. That'll slow him down for just a moment. Playing soft on Howard again. Keep it on the inside with Hood. trying to muscle his way for maybe 2 yards that time as he was met by Gerald Dixon Jr. and Sky Moore.
Here's a JUCO pass rushers. Got to be under control.
Williams has time. Flag is down as Switzer couldn't corral it, but a flag is down at the 12-yard line.
And this is the problem with the tempo of North Carolina.
Illegal substitution. Defense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
It's the problem. You want to sub. You want to...
Williams to pass again. Touchdown, North Carolina. Buck Howard started this drive with a bang, and he finishes it that way. Weiler puts it through. Another big boot from Weiler. They're going with Pharoh Cooper again as the quarterback. And a designed run for their best playmaker as he weaves his way to the 31. Of course, comes Pharoh Cooper as he gives way to David Williams, and Williams is able to pick up the first down, wrestled down by Miles. Williams could not control it. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now. Gives it to Adams, and Jarrell Adams, long strider with that 6'6" frame as he crosses midfield.
So Steve Spurrier's into a rhythm.
Now a little pace here as South Carolina goes with Williams, who's inside the 45. 2nd and 7. Here's Mitch again. Swings it out to Wilds this time, who keeps his balance and gets a good gainer down to the 25-yard line.
That is...
Pharoh Cooper's got to snap this here. And they run QB power as he is stacked up that time by DeJuan Drennan. Just doesn't have a catch. Wilds now, direct snap. And Wilds, good effort to keep the legs going as Brandon Wilds picks up the first down for South Carolina. Formation. Almost went to the wrong side with that handoff, and Wilds took it ahead for a gain of 2. 2nd and 9. Sprint to the left. Mitch gonna tuck and run and safely get out as a flag is down at the 11-yard line. 3rd and 5. Mitch. Touchdown. He started the game with a delay of game. He starts the 2nd quarter in much better fashion, finding the always reliable Pharoh Cooper.
Just let your first touchdown drive. Let the confidence kind of ooze in. I'm going to go Michigan, 86.
Well, of success that #1 teams have had in terms of repeating. Good strong run on the inside for Elijah Hurd.
Huge keeper.
Rolled on that right ankle. They're a little thin at offensive line. As Williams scoots ahead for a first down. Jumps right. Williams to pass on first down quickly again to Buck Howard. And Buck Howard fighting for every inch he could get as Isaiah Johnson finally finds him.
Yeah, Mark.
Pumps and then sidearms it. And the coordinator for Coach Spurrier. 2nd and 12, Williams. He was put down hard by Sky Moore. That defense on 3rd and 5. Incomplete. 23. Boom. Good rotation and through for Weiler. They said he was much improved, and I guess he is. Well, we've been... So Weiler just nailed that 47-yarder and now kicks away. And another touchdown as Samuel thought about it. Kelly, what could... Shifting to that defensive front. As they go with Wilds out to the 29-yard line. Let's see if they stick with it. They do come. And the shallow route underneath has Cooper in the open field. Just look for him and make it easy on yourself, you said. Swings it to Wilds, escapes the first would-be tackler, and then surges ahead and 6. Play action. Mitch going to take a shot downfield. And batted away at the last second by M.J. Stewart. Good coverage on facing 3rd and 6. Mitch, tuck, run, pick it up, and get a little more. Cornerback is number 1. Read option, and he read it well.
And this is something.
2nd and 1. He keeps again, and once again moves the chains. Wilds this time, as he ran straight into Mason Zandy at the 2 here. Williams had leverage for those extra 2 yards as he was tackled by Joe Jackson. He used that timeout before. Here's Mitch to the corner. Cooper went up, tried to stab it, but it was a little too much as he was covered by Donnie Miles. Last year, he was 11 of 12 inside the 40. One of the most reliable kickers in the SEC, Elliott Fry. And Logan Fence back to action with TJ Logan now in the backfield. Here's that tap pass to Switzer. Switzer could not find any room to get around the block. Humid night here in Charlotte. 2nd down. Williams gets it complete to Switzer. Was finding that space and a 1st down for the Tar Heels. 6
Defense guessing, and South Carolina slow getting lined up.
Logan met by Sky Moore and then pulled back, but he was able to get out to the 45-yard line for. There's Logan again. And that time he was brought down by Cedric Cooper, who was right on it. Williams to pass on 3rd down and complete to Davis, who carries 2 defenders with him to the 42-yard line.
Make the defense show their hand, look to the sidelines.
Logan cuts back and moves it ahead for a gain of 2 where he's met by Sky Moore. Good hole for TJ Logan. Tar Heels marching here. Fast isn't good, and that's the 3rd false start by UNC. Logan's 20-yard run becomes 1st and 15 as Williams tries to shave something off of that. And 6. Logan, not much room at all. See if they get that stack release you were commenting on with Quinshot Davis, bottom of your screen, 3rd and 5. He was looking there, but you couldn't get out of the way of Kelsey Griffin. Griffin came right in and blew it right up. Weiler on for a 38-yarder. What a difference a year makes. Samuel as he fights his way out. Fumble, ball is down. Looked like South Carolina was able to recover it. Samuel was fighting. It's a business for South Carolina. There's David Williams. And Jesse, we talked about this earlier. Let's see how they close out this 1st half. Option. Williams off the pitch. Met right away that time by Des Lawrence. 3rd and 8. Let's see how it plays out. Quarterback run, and Mitch cuts the corner and is able to surge ahead. Good block from Brandon Wilds.
Wow, looks like now Connor Mitch is cramping. Right away I was thinking, you got to get up, you got to clock it, you got to use a timeout. But I'll tell you what, the humidity here, this is an issue. It is muggy, it is sticky.
So Orth in at quarterback. Sets up the screen. Wilds. Good blocking. And out to midfield. So half a minute remains. 1 timeout for South Carolina. Orth now in for Connor Mitch. Has time. Over the middle and gets it complete to the 40-yard line to Cooper. 2nd and 1. Gotta be careful of the clock here as he throws it away and leaves 10 ticks to go. Did he even get it? It's gonna depend on the mark here.
No, he got it.
All right, so here comes, if he got it, the temporary stoppage. Because there's 6 seconds,
Gotta clock it now.
has to be 3 or more to clock it legally. So watch that clock here at the end of this first half. And there's the clocking. So
North Carolina.
Elliott Fry.
He's got somebody back deep.
And it came up well short. Obviously, Switzer returned. We know all about the kick six, but this time, let's see if Switzer can make the miracle happen. Got it all the way out to the 41 in the second half. Season opener of college football 2015. Big group all the way through. Maybe ours should have attempted.
A lot of defense has been good to see. So many missed tackles and missed opportunities a year ago.
Here's a swing on the motion from Switzer. Good thing they got him because he's dangerous in the open field. Sky Moore with a nice job defending. 2nd and 6. And Hood probably going to be just short of that.
The middle, the quarterback can run it.
Hood this time had to stretch out because Sky Moore was wrapping him up. And this is 4th down. And a quick snap, and he has to fight for second effort here.
Wow.
From their own 35 to open up the second half, this will depend on the spot.
Where that referee.
And it's a big one. A turnover on downs to start the second half. Rolling the dice from their own 35. Wilds stacked up, just a gain of 1.
It's really.
Here's Wilds, and he is dragged down that time by Nakande.
Play football.
Here's Mitch. Looking for Cooper, overthrew him to the outside as he was covered by Brian Walker, who has had that assignment much of the night. Hit the nose of the ball for the backward rotation here. Oh, did he save it? Wow. What an athletic effort there. They're going to say it's a touchback.
It did.
Here is Tyson Williams. Play action. And he threw it behind Bug Howard, who is the lone man. 3rd and 6. They only bring 4. Complete right in front of the sticks to the reliable Ryan Switzer. Williams downfield. That was well off the mark. No threats. Set up the screen now.
That's a heck of a play.
Nowhere to go that time as Williams was found by Jonathan Walton.
You're seeing this for 12 in the pocket.
3rd and long. Flag is down as Williams gets it complete that time to Mac Hollins, but we will wait on the call.
The offensive
Legal
line.
formations. Offense. Number 71 right on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty. 3rd
So they
down.
had 5 minutes. Williams steps up, downfield, open, and incomplete as Howard couldn't hang on after the big hit from Johnson. And here is Daly. As the fair catch is hauled in right around the 35-yard line. With the high school football scene here. They're going to take a shot. Connor Mitch downfield. What an effort, but he couldn't hold on to it. Samuel, are they saying that's complete?
That was not a catch.
That looked like it hit the ground on the top end when he brought it down. 2nd and 10. Swing Wilds. Oh! Ball is out. Who's got it? South Carolina. Sprint near side. Threw it to the outside of Shamir Jeffrey for most of the season. Sean Kelly, not a good-looking punt, but it does take a good bounce. And then makes its way into the end zone.
Game 1, big game.
Here's an athlete playing quarterback, Williams. Quick out to Bug Howard at the 21-yard touchdown reception earlier tonight. Good, hard running and well blocked for Elijah Hood.
Guys all the time after Bug Howard, frustrated after that last possession.
Elijah Hood. And Elijah Hood gave a little something extra. Isaiah Johnson made him a Hood ornament. Big run. Put a break here. Screen game overthrown to Switzer. High. Will they get the glory end of it on this drive? Interception. Jordan Diggs comes up big. David Williams, direct snap. And he's only able to get a couple of yards as there was a big hit that time by Stewart and Schottmer. Williams to Cooper, 2nd and 8. Cooper dropping back to pass. Why not? That's why not. Here's Mitch. Wide open and complete to Terry Gujar.
For Connor missed the throw into.
17-yard reception on 3rd and 8. Now on the ground as Williams looks for something. Mitch comes to the near side. He's going to pass. He was looking for his quarterback. Now he has to make the most of it. Trying to outrun the defender, and he does, and gets the first down at midfield. And Mitch loses a yard that time. Look at the time he has on 2nd and 11. Back released and complete downfield again to Gujar.
How about that?
At the 44. Mitch scrambling and taken down. For loss leaves him at a 2nd and 12. Mitch escapes that and then sends it out.
You got
12 now. Mitch with max protection here for him as he's looking it over. And he took just a little too long, like forever. DeJuan Drennan and Jesse Rogers.
Finish that.
Switzer lets it bounce. Carolina's got a chance to pin him, and they do. Field position battle won by the Gamecocks. From their own 3-yard line. Hood breaks free again. Just what they needed, Elijah Hood. Churning and burning.
backfield and just too much power. Leg drive by Hood.
Here's Hood trying to turn the corner. And helped by a decent block from Spain.
He can
Pick it up for him.
Williams quickly to Bug Howard. Defensive coordinator, 3rd and 3. They're going to pass. Williams. Finally, they find him, and it was Kelsey Griffin. He had a nice play earlier tonight and comes up big here as well. It's a punt. And Cooper calls for the fair catch just over the 35-yard line. A larger role in the offense. He is out of action. Keep it on the ground this time. With David Williams tackled by Jones. Of course, lack of experience behind Cooper at the receiver position. They go with the tight end screen that time. A lot of traffic for Jarrell Adams as Donnie Miles tackled.
cat mouse.
Williams was untouched until he got to midfield. And then finally it was Collins who wrapped him up, but it's a first down for South Carolina.
And it was
Sean Carson gets a carry, and Carson can go. Watch out! Sean Carson, a senior who averages 7.8 yards per carry. He just went for 48 and a score. From Sean Carson. And now how does North Carolina answer? They go back to Elijah Hood, who's had was brought in by the training staff to the locker room. So we will find out what's going on with the starting quarterback as Hood is stacked up by Cedric Cooper.
This is it.
They're 3 for 9 on third down conversions. Williams with time. Incomplete. Bad snap. Daly did get rid of it, and it's an ugly one. They are deep at running back. And Carson, well blocked and good running from Sean Carson.
Great patience. Defense will be more ready for it.
They fake the reverse, and Carson lowers the shoulder after a gain of 2. Perry, he's going to keep it. And Orth dives ahead. Desperate need of a stop. Williams, that was a good push.
Stop.
And a nice effort from Clark. Quarterback sneak. I don't think so, guys. That was Jeff Schottmer, the senior leader of this defense, who came in strong against Perry Orth. Showing pressure off the edge is South Carolina. Williams. Not much on the short side. Well, moments ago, Steve Spurrier. Williams on 2nd and 12. From the 1-yard line, gets it complete to Howard, who fights for extra effort. Pressure on first down, was able to get rid of it and complete. While he's being pulled by the jersey, gets it complete for a first down. Good job by Davis. And now Logan spins free and picks up 8 yards.
Good to see.
Receivers 2 by 2 here as Williams will pass. Quick out, caught. Looks like he may be just short of that as Hollins. There's 3rd and less than a yard. And Hood gets loose again. Look at Elijah Hood keeping his balance. What a talent this kid is. Williams now gonna take a shot, but it was beyond the reach of Ryan Switzer. But that 29-yard run by Howard didn't put it away. Wasn't the cleanest. Little bubble, Switzer. He's got room inside the 10. They ran the little guy on a bubble. They blocked in front, and he did it.
South Carolina has to adjust on the outside.
Logan now taken down after 1.5 yards. 4th and goal. Williams gonna try to do it himself. Little help from his friends inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from about the 3.5.
Knows the quarterback.
Williams to pass. He can't get rid of it. Slammed down near the 10-yard line that time by Dante Sawyer. The 2 new kids on the block. Sawyer and Lewis getting after Williams.
On the send exact formation.
He's closest to him. Williams extends the play to the end zone. Intercepted! 2 times tonight he's been intercepted in the end zone, and it's Sky Moore again. Sky Moore, sky high in Charlotte.
You throw a pick, but you can't throw a pick right to a defensive guy and not even give your offensive guy a chance to make a play. Now
They run Pharoh Cooper on a lead there. As you can see, the disappointment in the South Carolina looking to put this thing away. And as Wiles surges ahead to the earlier in this second half. Another handoff to Brandon Wiles, and Wiles will be close to that line to make as a roar comes from the Gamecocks fans who've made the shorter drive here to Charlotte.
Out of here with the win. That is huge. for their conference, which they need badly to start this season.
Wilds was marked short, so this is 3rd and 1, and then he takes care of it, picking up the first down on that run.
This offense is going to average well over 30 points a game, and they forced Mark Williams into some tough plays and made